video unlisted, but that's a banger for you guys that are members and you guys on the Patreon. So you that emailed me, Big Dog, about I need to get back to work on the Patreon videos. There you go. I just gave you a banger, of a video, no Diddy, on Patreon, but I'll link it to Patreon and also make it for the members only. I might download it and possibly do a little bit editing for the members of the channel on my other channel, King David the Chosen, and Narc Bully, Lone Wolf Narc Bully. Also, you guys, I appreciate you guys hitting me up on Instagram. You guys smash that like button. And TikTok. I'm gonna get back on TikTok. I appreciate you guys sending me videos so I can start duetting them again. I'm gonna get back on that. I was just working with this new app that I have. You see me posting videos all the time. It's definitely a way for me to save a ton of time. And with this time, I've been getting lazy and just working out nonstop and hanging out with my son. I have not been posting content, but I have been writing down a ton of ideas. Like I've been just jotting them down. And as long as the ideas are written down, I can always go back and do what I got to do. So, shout out to you guys that are hitting me up on Instagram, finding me. You can hit me up on Instagram at King David the Chosen. I'll make sure the link is in the description. You guys that are putting me on the game as to why my channel's being suppressed, I appreciate it, man. I'm not trying to sound arrogant or nothing. Definitely knew it was being suppressed. I'm a engineer. If you guys don't know what a network engineer is, or a cybersecurity engineer, or network architect, we build, internet works for the government, like routers, switches, F5s, firewalls. Oh my, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Load balancers, all that good stuff. So when you build networks, you're building, all the algorithms, and you can control it too. So yeah, I definitely know they're suppressing, and they definitely work with apps like YouTube and whatnot to put that pressure. But shout out to you for giving me some good ideas on how to work around that. And definitely going to do this grassroots like I've been doing, just having to get out here and put in the work. Won't be able to catch the algorithm as much, but can still build as long as you're, doing it brick by brick every day. Dropping content that's worth watching, and also being entertaining and educational at the same time. It should be food for the soul. Now, listen, you guys, there's a whole lot of aggressive females out here that are trying to assert their impressionable authority over you, right? Oh, timeout already? Man, I know you missed me. Go ahead and put you in timeout for a tinny. You know what I mean? Also, gentlemen, I have to bring the camera in closer. I looked at my algorithm, and it seems like YouTube definitely wants your face to be as close to the camera as possible. So don't mind it, okay? I'm just doing what I have to do. All right, you guys also, I appreciate the likes. Share the live. Now more than ever, I appreciate whatever that young brother was that was putting me on to this government committee that is definitely out here putting pressure on, I believe the young men said, like MTR and Rational Mail, and apparently my black ass has made it on this list, which I knew I would, but I thought they let me get a little bit of clout first. I mean, they're hitting you up when you only got a couple thousand, but it's all good. It's okay. The devil works in mysterious ways. So what we're going to do is we're going to shine some light on everything, and we're going to hit this head on. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. We're going to, squash the enemy while he's trying to move in the background in the shadows by directly addressing it. Get your ass off of me. I am not a tree. Now, bugs landing on me and stuff. Now, listen. Yeah, the mountains are mountaining. I get it. I get it. Now, listen. You're on top of your game, and I'm telling you right now, they're going to gaslight you, and they're going to call you sassy, and they're going to do everything anyway to emasculate you. So I'm telling you, gentlemen, to lean all the way in. Wear whatever you want. Show what masculinity is. I believe They've recently put us in a box to define masculinity without us noticing it. And they're telling us and showing us on social media and through these females they keep dating these deadbeats what a male is, a proper male. What's going on, Sean? What's going on? And we need to get back out here and show them that no, a man is a man of God, God first and loves women. And, this man can dress how he wants, he can speak how he pleases, and he doesn't need to put on a certain mask to appeal the masses. We're not doing that, okay? We need to show that we have no problem articulating and sounding like we have some sense. We don't need to put on the yo 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 dum dum dum. No, 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 no. We're not going to do any coonery. What we're going to do is make sure, and also if you are speaking that way, it's no offense to you, but work on your vernacular, work on your verbiage. We can do better. We can do better. We're out here redefining and have been what a black man is for quite some time. And we're taking back our image. And we're going to take it back by sounding and being a different kind of way than they tried to portray us for the past 30, 40, 50 years. You guys smash that like button. So I want you guys to dig in deep on whatever kind of way that you dress, whatever kind of way that you move, whatever kind of way that you speak. Okay? You date however you feel. Don't feel pressure to pay for any dates. If you don't feel like she's worth it, make her pay. You know what I'm saying? You young guys are doing it out there. Also, I want to address this really quickly. This isn't to the young gentlemen out there that are on the right path and high vibrational. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? This goes out to the low vibrational younger males out there that think that they know everything. I'm gonna need for you to stand down, young buck. Okay, I don't want to see any videos talking about why younger men don't respect older men. Let me tell you something. We don't give a damn. You don't gotta tell me that you don't respect me. I don't care. Say whatever you want to say online. You will not show any of that disrespect in person, you know. But I don't think this is the route that you want to go. Okay, we need to do better than this. Hang on, Cobra King. Hang on, homie. Hang on. I got something for you. Hang on. Hold up. I'm going nowhere. I'm going nowhere. Ooh, gotcha in timeout. Gotcha. You need to be quicker than that. Now, we don't care what you younger guys think. We're trying to give you some wisdom and some knowledge without coddling you like your single mothers did, right? You know what I'm saying? He was just trolling. Pay him no mind. He's in timeout. You know what I'm saying? I put him in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Um, we're not concerned. All the what you think that you're showing is disrespect is what I like to call the younger generation projecting onto us, thinking that we're as plugged into the matrix as you are. You seem to think that we give a shit what y'all are saying online, using your words to try to build whatever you're trying to against groups of people that you have a problem with. You sound like women. We don't care. We don't care. And I'm a millennial, so the Gen Xers, y'all can't say nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? They come out when they feel, they cuss y'all out, and they go back to their places. But, millennials, we're just keeping it quiet and we're trying to keep it, you know what I'm saying? But y'all are talking too much. I want y'all to understand something. And this has nothing to do with the young gentlemen out there doing what they got to do. This is for the males. Going up against us it's not what you want. We'll take your women, we'll take your older sisters, we'll take your cousins. Or take your aunties. It's not what you want, player. You don't have the vernacular. You ain't been around. You don't have the salt and pepper, platinum beard. You need to do better. I'm just telling you, slow down. Pump your brakes, young buck. You know what I mean? We're always ready for you. Pump your brakes. Let me tell you one more time before I go and move on to the next subject. We don't care what you think. We are seasoned veterans out here trying to give you a little bit of game while also making headway and redefining what options are for men. going overseas, stepping away. Well, your opinion of us doesn't mean anything to us and is none of our business. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't agree with what we're saying, if it's too harsh, we'll blame the mother that raised you. Do you understand that? Because if your head ain't all right and you're not listening to what the seasoned gentlemen are telling you and you want to find different ways to gaslight us, a lot of y'all sit on your phones all day and try to find different words to get under someone's skin. You know what I'm saying? While trying to fling a bunch of hate towards someone while disguising it as whatever else. Listen, millennials and Gen Z, not Gen Z, but Gen X don't care. All that stuff you do to try to get under some, we don't care. You're not going to do none of it in real life. You're not going to bust a grape. You're not going to do none of it in real life. So understand when you're out here trying to fling your little BS, know that you're flinging it at each other in your own age range. You people are the only people that can get under each other's skin like that. We don't care. Our generations before we were tapped in had a phone in our hand by the age of 13. We don't care. Say whatever you want. Throw whatever you want to. You won't do it in person. Okay? I'm going to need for you to stand down, young buck. You know, what are you going to do? Get out here and start going against the older men that's going through it? Where are you going to get your guidance at? Your daddy ain't around. If he was, you wouldn't be over here running your mouth about older men. Your dad would be an older man. You're giving it away that you don't have a dad in your life. I would never say that. My dad is 69 years old. Am I going to be like, these senior citizens out here? My dad's a great man. He's a great man. Men of his age are great men. I respect them. You wouldn't say nothing against them. You make no sense. You're doing the wrong thing. You're trying to stand out. Are you mad because the women are watching us? You're projecting. Okay? You're showing that you didn't have and don't have any proper male tutelage around to make sure that you understand not to operate in that single mother feminine energy that you're basking in every day, that your mom's projecting onto you. We need for you to do better. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We're the most social. Yeah, Gen X are the best. I was a Gen X. I mean, no, not Gen X. I was around mostly Gen Xers, and they're just blunt. That's probably why I'm so blunt. I don't know, but I like people that are just straightforward. I don't like all the nuance and innuendo of Generation Z. Like they love playing with words and trying to get in your head. And a Gen Xer ain't even on their phone like that, so I know they'd be like, "Oh man, fuck this." But a millennial, think about it for a minute or two and be like, "I think this nigga's trying to get in my head." What? Man, boy, you know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. Now another Gen X, not Gen X, he makes up Gen Z, Zennial, you know what I'm saying? These guys will just, I can't believe that he made me look that way to other people. Now I'm gonna have to go ahead and make some counter crap that doesn't exactly call them out, but is nuanced with about a meme every minute and a half to 2 minutes. Because all the Gen Zs, whenever they make videos, they got to drop a meme like every minute or every 2 minutes, right? They got to keep the attention of the Gen the other Gen Zers that's watching. They'll be sitting there watching the video, and they got to drop a meme. Meme, 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 yes, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? We're watching a guy talking, having a good talk, and next thing he drops a meme, and we're like, man, I was just listening to you. I'm not a child. You have to drop something to help illustrate your point. I'm listening to your words, Nick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever, man. Look, we're adapting. We're letting things fly. But going against us, and I'm a millennial, right? We're the more liberal of the group. I'm telling you, listen, man, older millennials and Gen Xers are just, you don't want to mess with them. Leave them alone. Play with your own heads. No diddy, but don't come over here with any of that buffoonery. We're not listening to you. You have not been in the game long enough to know what you're talking about. You're still wet behind the ears. If you don't know what that means, look it up. Young buck, look it up. And we're out here knowing that you have no seasoning to whatever you have going on that you're cooking up. So we're not going to invite you to no doggone cookout. We're not going to put you on no game. We're not going to listen to what you're saying. You make no sense. You make you yeah, half of y'all, and I'm not talking about the young bucks that are listening to us. This don't apply to y'all. But half of y'all, man, we're having to put y'all on the game that you should already understand. Y'all got women out here playing y'all like we used to play women back in the day. They're over here running trifectas on y'all, and y'all acting like it's something new. It ain't nothing new to us. That's why we putting you on the game. We used to do it to them. Women copy or they need some blueprint to go off of. All this rotating, having three and four, and having a couple to rotate in whenever they start getting too close. We used to do that. Using dating apps, we used to do that before they were even using. We're using MySpace as a dating app before people were even using it like that. Come on now. And I ain't even get started on the Gen Xers that were using Black Planet. Them Negroes were ahead of their time. Ahead of their time. Listen, man, look, that's why we're just like, I'm going overseas. We knew what it was like pre-pandemic, pre being attached to your online portfolio, like it's a part of you, like the straw man that's attached to you when you come out your mother's womb and he slap you on your butt at the hospital. I'm dropping some knowledge and doing it at the same time. I know I'm feeling it right now, man. See, I got to be up in the middle of the night, man. I got to be up. I'm getting these downloads, man. I'll be in the mood, man. I'm doing it. What's your take on video games and corn? Yeah, video games. Okay. Yeah, I played a lot of video games and I watched a lot of corn back in the day when I was a teenager. Now, my purpose in watching corn was for the ability to edge so I could last longer. Now, I hear a lot of women out there like Dr. Sade uh, Khan, and as fine as she is, and we're not going to lie and say she's not. She's definitely said that she doesn't too much care for men right now, and she's super biased. I seen it in an interview. She said she's super biased towards men. But she has this campaign against corn, and I'm imagining that she has a lot of relationships fall apart due to it. I believe it, in moderation, is just a part of what guys do. You're not gonna stop no boy from seeing some cheeks at some point in time. You're not gonna sit here and stop a boy from having to rub a couple off. It's just gonna wake up with the wood and they're not gonna be able to do nothing, and you're not gonna be able to walk around with it. They gotta do something, man. They gotta do something, okay? All in moderation, though. You're doing it for a reason. Just like working out. You can't just work out all doggone day. You gotta have recovery days. You know what I'm saying? You can go harder. So it's just everything in moderation, okay? It's everything in moderation. Video games, again, my son is really good at video games, but he's a straight A student. I believe that it's really good for hand and eye coordination. I believe it's really good for, allowing your imagination to blend with the material realm here. So it allows you to make that connection in a certain way if you're, doing it the right kind of way. But again, moderation. Moderation now. You don't need to get lost into that realm too much of video games. You're not going to come back into reality. But again, a lot of people on social media all day, every day, how addicted are they to that? It's all about perspective. I see a lot of women making big deals about corn and what was the other one again? Video games. But what about their addiction to the dopamine hits that they're getting from validation, male and female validation, and also being able to see women on a regular basis that they would consider competition? And women, they're always on that. Show me my opponent. Show me my opponent. They always looking to compete. So, it's not healthy for them either. Right. So it's everything in moderation. Know what you're doing it for and make sure you're using whatever you're doing and it's not using you. Right. They put all these different things out here to knock you off your path. They put out this, poison food. They put out um, lower vibrations. They put out images and movies and videos of certain demographics always looking impoverished, uh, animalistic in their lower vibration to also project and keep people it's so much going on, but you have to know and have the consciousness to be able to, and the awareness, because that's what the blessing is. That's where God really blesses you, when you have the awareness. You can see it, like you can see it. And when you can see it, you have the option to do something about it. If you decide to just chill in the matrix and let things be and I don't see nothing, well, enjoy yourself, blue pill it. But If you decide to go ahead and open up your eyes and say, well, I'm gonna go ahead and fast most of the day. There's a lot of information about fasting and how, after like, so many days, a few days or whatever, your body switches out all of its cells or whatever while you're fasting. It's a great way for you to regenerate and continuously regenerate. And also I'm gonna slow down on, eating certain foods. I'm gonna look at the back of things and see what things are made of. Do I want it to be a whole bunch of things on the back of there or a few things? Do I want to know what I'm seeing on the back of there? Do I want it to be things I don't even know how to pronounce? You know what I'm saying? You just have to moderate everything. Pay attention. Pay attention. And all I've been doing is paying attention, and my life is getting better. My skin's clearing up. I'm getting more athletic. I'm just like, God will give you like little hints and clues. And when you're by yourself as a lone wolf, when you're alone, that's really when you notice the things. You see the little hints that God is showing, and the little way that He's trying to steer you, and also reminding you what He's done for you so far. Keep your head up type stuff, and also having people come into your life and spread a little knowledge or be there and say the right thing when it's needed. This is all God, working through His vessels. And you pay attention to it, and you just realize how blessed you are every day. You're just like, man, this is one wild journey, man. You're just like on it. Is that a spider web or something? Yeah, you just own this journey, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're just like every day's an adventure, boy. You hop out the bed and you be like, you know what I'm saying? Turn my swag on. Look in the mirror and say, what's up? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all know how y'all wake up in the morning. I mean, wake up. I mean, I say that. Words or spells. When you rise, you know what I'm saying? You know how y'all feel? Yeah, smash that like button. Look, man. You know, you got a lot of people that can't stand the light that you're bringing. You got a lot of women that don't understand it. And at the same time, they're drawn to it like a moth to a flame. What I'm telling you guys is to lean into it. Whatever you are, whatever man you are, whatever it's perceived, lean into it. Who cares? It's your job to define what things are. It's your job to get things from the Most High God and disseminate the information as you see fit or has God told you, to get it done. But what you don't do is let someone else tell you what you are based off of what. Start thinking about stuff. When people start babbling, start listening to the words that they're saying and stop just letting them get off on whatever they want to say. Make them hold them accountable for the crap that comes out of their mouth. Because if you pay attention, people tell them themselves. I was crushing this one goofy today, like destroyed him. I'm gonna do a reaction video. It's one of these reaction video channels that don't show his face. But he said goofy stuff before. I don't know the name of it. It's some European dude. Black Europe. We're back. So this goofy, he's over here trying. He brings in Wes Wilson, right? And you know how women are crushing on him. See, this is how you have to watch males. They're not men, they're males because they move like the single mother that raised them. So I can see through stuff. So he brings up a video of this Wes Wilson or whatever this criminal is. This iller. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. How women are crushing on him, and then he starts to make these comparisons, and he makes it as if it's synonymous with handsome men and attractive men and the kind of men that women want, and a guy that's a criminal or a iller, you know what I'm saying? K iller or whatever. And it's not the same. See, throughout history, black women themselves love rappers and men that have been to prison, and white women have always gone after these guys, whether they're considered traditionally attractive or not. It's just the way that it is for certain females out there that go for that. To say that all women go for that would be disingenuous. But to also sit there and say and conflate, a K iller and a degenerate with a handsome, attractive man, well, you know what you're doing. It's bad business. It's dirty business. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I know your mother. I know she's ashamed of you. Hence the reason why you don't show your face on your channel. I'm sure she wishes that she swallowed down that baby batter And if your father was still around, you know what I'm going to say. I'm sure he wishes he would have left you running down the back of your mother's left thigh, right underneath her cheek. Listen, I don't care if you're a faceless channel. I don't care if you're a huge channel. You're going to get this work. You get out of pocket and you start going after attractive or handsome men, and you know I'm using that in my titles to kind of like run my platform. So your goofy self might pop in my feed. And if you don't show your face, how do you have the nerve enough to even speak on this subject? Oh, wait. When have we gotten to the point where grown men, I know women do it because they want to get their point across, but again, we have these single mother identified males out here that get in their feelings and start moving like women and start gaslighting. What is wrong with you? Why don't you come out and say that you have a problem with men that women find attractive? Women are allowed to find whatever they want to find attractive. Now, acting on it is two different things. So, your goofy self that never shows your face, I can't remember the name of the stupid channel, but you think it's okay for you to want a particular type of woman that might have bedroom traits that a good woman might not have if she was doing what she's supposed to be doing with less than five bodies, but she can't like a bad guy or someone that's going, she can like whatever she wants as long as she don't act on it. See, it's a very bad idea to start trying to be cute with a grown type of audience. You're doing the wrong thing. You're insecure because obviously you're probably not nothing to look at or you show your face on camera. But for you to actually be sitting there trying to make some kind of contrast or some type of, something like they're both the same thing is very weird. Come out and say that you just have a problem with women that like attractive men. You have a problem with men that are considered universally attractive that are able to get women based off how they look, which don't mean you can keep the woman, you know what I'm saying, but it definitely works in their favor. But I want to say this for the guys out there that watch channels like that. Understand something, right? When you sit there and hate on women for what they want and you hate on a certain group of men, whatever that man is, you look like a loser. You should be upgrading yourself to become the best version of yourself so you can compete no matter who your competition is. You know what I'm saying? No matter who your competition is. So this is ridiculous to sit out here and I'm seeing different campaigns where grown men, it seems like they're just conflating attractive men, the top of the shelf that women want, and they're just calling all of us Chads and Tyrones, regardless if we're good, upstanding men or not. I'm not letting y'all get away with this. You sound like women. Get your butts out there. Stop making videos. Learn how to speak to women and stop hating on men that know how to do it. I'm putting in the groundwork. You sound like hating losers. I gotta check you cornballs, man. I gotta check you. Just out here is putting out stuff. Um, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta smash that like button if you're coming up, you know what I'm saying, in the channel, coming onto the channel and coming through the shorts feed. There's a few dots in the top right corner. Hit that, smash the like button or whatever, just for the engagement. I appreciate everyone that's in here right now, that's just joining and also participating in the comment section. I appreciate all comments. Please don't get derogatory towards any groups of people in the comment section. I will put you in timeout. Other than that, if you want to troll a little bit or whatever, you're free to do so. The part of the live stream is open at this point. At this point, I'm just kind of chopping it up with my soul tribe before I get off of here. But I just wanted to tell you guys, you're doing what you got to do. You're doing a great job. And listen, that young man that sent me information about this committee that's going after men that are just trying to, tell men to go their own way. And the thing is, listen, I used to work for the government. They can't really do anything. I used to work for the White House. So to a certain extent, the government's always going to watch me. My background is squeaky clean. So it's going to be hard to pin, because what they'll do, I'm not saying it's based off the experience of me being in the government, but from what I see, they like to build a group that they can make out to be a bad guy, and they will use social media to do so. And then normally the next step will be to, or will happen coincidentally, an incident will happen, and there will be a manifesto somewhere where he described himself as part of MGTOW or something like that. And that'll give them the clearance they need to go ahead and move forward with some BS. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off of what I see. So it's clear as day. Hence the reason why I'm making sure I'm a part of Passport Broing, and also telling men to self improve. You guys that get on here and talk about women, I'd advise for you to do the same. It's kind of hard to pin you down and saying that you're some type of hate group, and you're really not. Especially when you're telling men about how to become better versions of themselves and just walking away from things. If you have a cheating spouse, walk away. You know, if you got to get a divorce, walk away. You know what I'm saying? What you're not going to do, it's going to be hard for them to really build it. See, that's the reason why God will bring somebody in like me with a squeaky clean record. I'm doing things the right way. So it's going to be hard when I'm attaching my name to things to kind of make that group seem bad. And as long as there's other guys out here doing the right thing, doing the same thing, it won't really matter, right? Men doing it building it grassroots. Shout out to them. You know, I'm not going to be suppressed. I'm going to conform and speak in a way that makes you feel better. No, I'm going to teach men how to move, how to speak like men, and how to walk around, you know what I'm saying, with their head held high, shoulders back, chest out, ready to take on whatever obstacle is thrown their way every day as soon as they rise. That's your job. It's not your job to sit on your ass. That's a woman's job. It's your job to get up and handle whatever you need to every single day to be the best version of yourself and to represent God the best way you can. And you don't bend, fold. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't be shaken or stirred. You're not no James Bond drink. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay solid. An anchor. Not a tether anchor, baby, but an anchor, of masculinity, of the way God intended it. Not all this rewriting the books every so many years and trends and everything's mixed up. We're not doing that. Don't think that having a bunch of women or laying with a bunch of women is showing masculinity. Walk away, keep your seed. Use that energy for something productive. Okay? Don't be running through women, and don't use women to get over another woman. All right? Be a man. Go somewhere and heal. Do what you need to do, and then get back at it after you're done. It doesn't matter what women are doing. We don't care what they're doing. We don't care what they're, what we do. Who cares? You're a leader. You get it done, and you let them do whatever they do and say whatever they say. Okay? Listen, I'm proud of you black men out there, man. I'm proud of all Americans. I'm proud of all men. Got to smash that like button. But specifically, and most importantly, I am proud of black men for taking back their image. Ooh, what are you doing? Don't do that. Hit the screen accident. And I'm proud of you guys for maintaining that. And it don't matter what's said or done against you. You are maintaining your frame. You are finding ways to work around the system, and you're leading the way. Now, for my white brothers and other brown peoples of the States, welcome to getting treated like a nigga. Now, if you need to understand how to move like a nigga, you need to go on ahead and find yourself a couple black friends. Because the white man's getting treated like a nigga now. And if he's getting treated like one, it's time to get the hell out of Dodge. And that's all that I'm going to say on this one tonight. Now, I'm hearing white men crying online, and I'm hearing white men talking about getting treated and feeling like slaves. Some shit's going to happen now. You best believe that. You know what I mean? It ain't going to stay the way it's been if Caucasian males are getting no. Something's gonna roll. So you guys do what you gotta do, maintain your frames. You guys work together. We're not gonna break down and start getting tribal and having all these different squabbles and squabbles. No, we're all men on here trying to do the best for men. Even if you got on here speaking the wrong kind of way and a little bit too harsh, it's never too late to reform, uh, change the way that you're, moving and do it the right way from this point forward, right? You're a man. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to grow. You understand what I'm saying to you? You're not going to be told that you're allowed to, but you are. Okay? Don't be put in a box. You know what I'm saying? Don't be put in a box. You are supposed to be the vessel of God in this realm. Treat your body as such. Your body is the greatest technology ever invented, housing the brightest, strongest spark of life. You know what I mean? You gotta take care of this vessel. You have to. I'm taking care of this vessel. When you think of it the right kind of way, man, this is your ship. This is your ship. This is the only way your soul can remain in this realm. You gotta have the flesh. Take care of the flesh, but don't be of the flesh, man. Don't be of the flesh, man. I'm telling you. I know some of y'all, man, you missing them cheeks, but when you get away from it for a while, go on semen retention, and you start thinking like, man, I'm more important than just, smashing some cheeks of a chick that could be cheating. She might be single, she might be married. You don't know what they have. They don't know if they have anything. And you know that post-nut clarity be a, you know what I'm saying? You got to be on that. Just get on that semen retention. And that way, it's not even something you think about. Shout out to the married guys out there that's doing it the right kind of way. You know what I mean? You guys have it the ideal situation, but a lot of us brothers out here ended up with the wrong kind of people. We can't be crucified for it, but we're doing the best we can to become better people. And we're not out here slinging dick like we could. You know what I'm saying? Royal ride until the sun comes up. You know what I mean? But we got to do, right? We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better. But anyway, y'all, new direction. There's going to be more nuance. Y'all are very smart. Obviously we're smart. I'm up to 25% women. Hence the reason why my videos aren't going viral as much. Hey, look, ladies, if you're going to work your way over here, let the brothers help my videos go viral. Whatever funky business you're doing, chill out. Just let the video play through. Okay? Hit the like button. Oh, man, I can't be out here too long. It will rain hard as I don't know what. I don't know where. I'm going to work my way closer to the house. Just in case I gotta. Just. Oh, I don't give a damn about no rain, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep y'all entertained, man. Hey, what's going on, fam? My Facebook fam is showing up. Hey, Facebook, I'm about to start dropping a lot more content, man. You guys, you're gonna be one of my secret weapons to blowing up. Facebook, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be over there. Just chilling in the room. Look, don't judge me, man. Don't I like the rain? Look, it's nature, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nature. I've been waiting for this rain for like a day. You know what I'm saying? It's hot out here. It wasn't that hot. I just wanted it to rain. I like when it rains at night. That's my thing. Look, y'all, maintain what you have going on. Don't let anybody hate on you. Stay in your masculine frame. Understand that even though you will be called sassy and everything else, it is your job to check a woman when she's speaking to you disrespectfully. You've never been told to take ish from strangers, so why are you going to let a stranger talk ish to you? I'm dropping it, man. I'm dropping it. Hey, what's going on, Larry? What's going on, family? What's going on? Blessings to the tribe. I appreciate y'all. Sorry, but I'm like a wolf in the night, man. You know what I mean? I got to be out here in nature. I hang out with my son throughout the day, and when I go live, I am going to go live at my desk, so you guys don't miss that. I will be doing that later on. But I got to get out here in nature and talk to the soul tribe, the fellas. One on one. Let you guys jump in here and say what you have to say, and feel some of this divine energy that you guys are manifesting this way, because there's a new energy that's rolled in since this pole shift or whatever, polarity shift or whatever it was. And God wants for things to be back in its natural order. So y'all are more important now than ever. And you're going to have a lot of hate come your way to try to stop you and try to get you off your path and try to make you feel like you're goofy, you're weird, or you're doing too much. You got to remember there's a lot of lower vibrational people that don't want to see things change and don't know what change looks like. So if it goes against what they are not used to seeing, people fear what they don't understand. Like that movie said, Terminator, and their way ain't our way. Yeah, that's where I got that from. I don't forget nothing ever. I can always go back to my memory and pick up something. But look, y'all, stay on your path. Ladies out there that are recognizing that real men aren't going to take your BS, stay on top of that, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on a good thing, on these trees. So my equipment don't get too wet. Yeah, here we go. What else? And gentlemen, it's just going to get rough for a little while, but eventually, the tribes will come together. We'll start being able to get a little bit of more notoriety online, or because the way I look at it, it seems like things kind of go with whatever's popular. If we start becoming popular enough, I believe things will shift enough to where we might be able to get online, get on some podcasts, and talk about what we're saying and how the only way we're coming back to dating or marriage is once women are showing men the respect that we deserve and there's some kind of marriage reform laws in place. Remember, you guys, we're not even speaking about marriage until there's some type of marriage reform laws put in place so that men have rights and we're no longer a slave to the system and our wives have us by the nuts. And whenever she decides, she can castrate us or rip them off whenever she feels that you no longer serve her. It's not proper. It's not the way it should be. And you are insane if you're in the States getting married right now. Now, if it makes me a bad guy to tell you guys that, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm guilty as charged. Anyway, y'all, the phone's about to die. Love and light. Smash that like button. Drop more comments, you guys. Share the live streams. I'm reducing the cussing. I'm doing a story time like I'm supposed to. And, I'm making sure that I don't get too passionate. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it. Again, I'm going to go live again in a little bit. I am going to go live probably right after this on TikTok. Gentlemen, it's ladies only. I'm working out on there. I don't need your support in that moment while I'm sweating, playing R&B in the background with my shirt off. It should go without saying, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyway. I'm doing that for the women only. All right. I'll start doing workouts over here on YouTube with my shirt on or something like that to give a little bit of game. But I'm doing that for the women. Now, you got to give me a little something where I can get some ladies and get some numbers. You got to. You got to. And TikTok, whenever I'm working out, is that. Now, I do live streams over there where I do reaction videos, but it will be titled as such. If it says fitness or vibing, I'm working out shirtless. Find something else to do. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Love and light. Appreciate y'all. Love you like a brother from another mother. Ladies, you know we love you. You know what I mean? And go ahead and hit this up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to go ahead and smash that like button and go ahead and share these live streams to your homegirls. Maybe I can get somebody hit me up on Instagram. But yeah, ladies, we appreciate you stopping by. You know what I mean? We always appreciate that energy from you divine feminine women. Anyway, y'all, love and light. I'm gonna get off of here and work out for a little bit, get a nice pump and veiny, and then jump on TikTok for the ladies and the ladies only. Biological.